welcome to HITC Sport. Remember the days when we weren't privy to what footballers had for lunch? You know, when they didn't post every asinine detail about their lives on social media? I'm just beginning to sound like an old man here. But let's take a look at some embarrassing gaffes that footballers have had on the internet. Sunderland players weren't able to do much right last season, but surely the ability to operate a phone shouldn't have been too taxing. My mistake? Can you tweet something like, unbelievable support yesterday, and great effort by the lads. Hard result to take, but we go again. With his PR manager clearly scripting him a post-match tweet, for sake. Victor Nietzsche clearly couldn't be bothered to proofread it, not even the first line, before sharing it with his followers. I wonder, does he still walk around town with the tags hanging off his jeans? I can imagine Wayne Rooney leads a stressful life. The pressures of playing for one of the biggest clubs in the world, bothered for selfies whenever he fetches the milk from Asda, and fending off the advances of supermodels. Don't laugh, the man has cash coming out of his ears. The pressure got so great that in 2011 he took to Twitter and even threatened to fight himself. I wonder if he's still waiting. Neymar is the Justin Bieber of football. Brilliant on the old YouTube, cat piss in reality. Yep, that would be Joey Barton of Burnley, QPR and the Man City before they got rich. Fair enough, if he doesn't think Desposito's a banger, that's his own business. But him criticising Neymar's ability is a bit like me telling Brad Pitt he's a face like a foot. Ever wondered what Danny Simpson does in his spare time? You know, when he's not sticking the knife at the managers who won him a Premier League. Naturally, he gets stuck into Twitter battles with defenders who've achieved far more than him in the game. Just gonna put it out there, no offence, but I don't think I would ever see Genev 2 training in a Man City training shirt. More offensive than you lot running around on Monday. Simpson and Jamie Carragher continue to trade some insults like a couple of schoolboys, and then it died down for a couple of months. Thank Christ. Everyone forgot about it, moved on with their lives. Oh, no, ruined this. Finally got my hands on Danny Simpson. Have you ever just chilled in your living room like this with a Prem medal on your neck? Ugh. You got it out of the cabinet and asked your missus to take a picture. Your missus took it, mate. Why am I reading this? I thought this was all a joke. You've made it personal. I don't think it was her, as she's got no choke marks around her neck. Jesus Christ, Jamie. So it's time to check back in with Rooney. A year on from his Twitter fail in 2011, here's an extensive literary analysis from a movie night in. Mr. Bean. Funny, at least he stopped talking to himself. If we're talking about Twitter, we have to touch on Victor Wanyama. Morning tweeps, yesterday I watched The Paranormal Activity 3. Bad choice. And today I'm going to put it in the bin. Better. Too scary to watch. Well, although I do love the idea that Wanyama goes flying into 50-50 challenges with Yaya Toure, but he's scared shitless of a couple of dodgy kid actors who walk slowly around the house for 90 minutes. Hi Rio, do you want picking up in the morning, pal? He'll get there eventually, lads, don't worry. Raise your hands if you've ever heard of Marvin Morgan. I didn't think so. Well, the current Havant of Waterlooville striker was at Aldershot in 2011 and did not take kindly to fan criticism following a 2-1 loss at Hereford United. Like to thank the fans who booed me off the pitch. Where's that going to get you? I hope you all die. Jesus, Marvin, settle down. In 2012, an injured Jack Wilshere, yeah, I'm surprised, oh so surprised, took to Twitter to claim that teammate Emmanuel Frimpong was worth a cheeky tenner for first goal scorer against Olympiacos. After a near miss, Wilshere added, Frimmy nearly won me some money there. Aside from being the only person to ever utter that sentence ever, Wilshere probably should have refrained from discussing gambling on his Twitter, even if he was joking. Isn't that right, Joey? Speaking of which, in August 2015, delighted to have signed for Burnley, our football environment I cannot wait to be a part of. Oh, this is going to be good. We might be crap, we may well be really overrated, but at least we don't have to live in Burnley. Just a bit awkward now, isn't it? Well, the upside is he doesn't have to live there anymore. Social media seems to be the way to announce a new signing these days, whether it's issuing a countdown to the reveal, I don't think Blackburn thought this one through, or revealing it in a convoluted quiz. Good one. So West Ham fans might have been thrilled when David Gold welcomed Pedro Obiang to the club in 2015. The only problem is, that's not Pedro Obiang. It's Angelo Ogbonna, who is quite clearly Italian. Oh, for f***'s sake. Gold still probably doesn't understand what the big fuss was about when Andrew Mariner sent off Kieran Gibbs. There was the time that Christian Benteke thought he'd signed for Burnley and not Crystal Palace. We get it, Chris, these bottom half clubs all look the same when they're giving you 80k a week, don't they? Remember that time John Joe Shelby deleted his Twitter when a photo of his penis was published to his 55,000 followers? Now obviously we're not going to show you the photo of his member, because we'd rather you didn't get sick all over your computer monitors. That's really what we're going for here at HITC Sport. So here's a photo of a dog preparing for a job interview instead. The 19-year-old did issue an apology for the publication of his little wand, claiming, one of my mates was messing around with my photo. Fair enough, can't tell you the amount of times my friends have released images of my to the general masses. Oh, wait, no, I can. Be a grand total of 0. It's not really normal behaviour, is it? So it's a social media video, I hear you say. Can't hear anything, I'm just yelling at the camera. But you want to know, where are the photos? Well, you're in luck. Dele Ali looks like he belongs in a Busta Rhymes video. Adam Lallana looks like he was forced to wear his nan's cardigan for the evening. While teenage girls across Wales probably wish Aaron Ramsey would look at them like he looks at that mirror. Oh, and do you want to see what a 2-time Golden Boot winner looks like? Yeah, he looks like that kid who'd get paper balls whacked off his head during chemistry. In April 2016, back when Jack Wilshere was involved at Arsenal, instead of banished to the foot of the country, the midfielder published what he thought was an inspiring and uplifting tweet after the club's title bid had collapsed yet again. Gotta say, those statues look familiar. Yeah, it's the ones outside Old Trafford of Bobby Charlton, George Best and Dennis Law. Another Rooney update, any better the old Twitter? Mate. Well, you can't say it doesn't spoil his 14 million followers. Saying that Glenn Johnson can't defend is not a controversial opinion. Towards the end of his time at Liverpool, it became almost as commonplace as moaning about the rain in Manchester. Johnson didn't take too kindly when Paul Merson said it though. Comments from alcoholic drug abusers are not really gonna upset me, says the lad who has taken time out of his day to show Twitter just how unupset he is. And who is Paul Merson to judge players? Fair. He was average at the best of times. Oh, the irony, it is too much. One Direction new song is brilliant.
Bullshit.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.